So, here's a story. Woke up in Houston, Texas this morning, emceed an auction last night for Trinity Oaks Outdoors. Check out what they do. Great organization with a great mission to take people into the outdoors and some very special people. Shout out to them. However, got on a flight, plane got delayed, landed in Denver at 12:30, whatever it was, made it back down here to eastern Colorado, and it is the opening day of rifle deer season. What that means is that my archery hunt is on hold because season is paused right now during rifle season, but mom and dad have tags. And so I'm just getting everything unpacked, hence the whole dress shirt deal thing I got going on here. And I'm going to get this stuff put up, grab the camera, head over, and me and dad are going on an evening hunt. Goes into tomorrow morning, then mom will get the rifle, and I'll take her out tomorrow afternoon as well. So we're in that October 25th, I think it is. So for whitetail wise especially, there's either species tags, but whitetail, they ought to be starting to cruise, look for does. We're in that pre-rut period, and yeah, so everything's going good, unless the sun is beaming in this lens and I can't tell. So other than that, we're gonna get this unpacked. We're gonna get to hunting and filming right now. Going up this creek bottom here, Bob. You think you slammed that a little loud? What? Yes, I would love to run and get your gloves. What? What? They're white gloves. You want me to go get them, or? The white gloves and the red sweatshirt will be a nice touch. If anything, it will feel like Mickey Mouse dressed as a pumpkin. It's no danger to deer, I don't feel like. I'm not looking too shabby, but here we go. Just got set up. As you can see, this creek runs out. We're expecting him to come out right down there, but he could be bedded anywhere in here. So we got Dad set up on the bog pod. I'm on the camera. We got about an hour and 15 minutes left to shoot white, so hopefully at some point he starts making a move. So that's the best way to hunt these whitetails this time of year in this rifle season, is especially on these creeks that are offshoots of the river. They're cruising for does, and it's a pre-rut, so they're just going to start easing up and down towards feed. So we got a good east wind, a little bit cooler, about 20 degrees cooler than it's been last week, so hopefully it should be good. We can get the big one out of here. We are very fortunate here to live in the middle of nowhere of eastern Colorado, because we have the opportunity at good class whitetail and mule deer. So last night was after whitetail. This morning we are about 45 minutes south of there hunting for a mule deer. Just got daylight. We got an east wind, which is a little strange for the mornings here, but overcast. We're gonna get up here to a classic point and see if we can locate a buck we saw scouting earlier this year. So we'll see if we can get on him. But here we go. It's day 2. And my first morning hunt. Dad was out here yesterday and didn't see nothing, but still a great chance at it, I think. So get up here and see how it all turns out. He's real nice. Cool. His forks are pretty deep, I think. He's heavy. I'm trying to see on his left side if he's got an extra point or if he's just that heavy. Yeah, there's a little. Look at him before he... What? Let me look at him before he leaves. Okay, so right off the bat, we got the deer relocated. They're down here about 900 yards. And we got a lone buck, mature buck, pushing a doe. He's super cool. He's just a big, heavy mainframe 4x4, but he splits extra on that left side. So, got kind of just an additional small split. Really cool buck. He's definitely old enough. We're just trying to decide if he's something Dad wants or not. So, Dad's taking a look at it in the spotter. What? I can't tell. He has a nice deer, but it's up to you. So, but he's pushing a doe just slowly this way, so we're set up good. We're just trying to make a game plan on if Dad actually wants him or not. So, but it's a pretty good opportunity right now. We're just gonna see what we decide.
He's got one, then he's got a split, and then he's got a third bind. Okay, he's got 5 on his leg. Hell, he's laid down, I think. Maybe not. No, he's not. He's got 5. On the right, he's got 1, 2. Then he's got a fork, then he's just got a point bind.
Yeah.
Here, you look at him. Yeah, I'll shoot him.
Would you?
Yeah.
He's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
I mean, he's not 200, but he's pretty cool. He's old. Okay, so Dad decided he has a shooter. We watched him bed down. He's got 1 doe still grazing with him. But the problem is there's like 20 other does with a little fork horn down in this big open valley. It just extends forever out of this pasture land. It's full of sagebrush. And all these deer down there are going to bed, so we're letting them get comfortable before we make a stalk. We're 800 right now. If we can close it off another 400, that'd help out a lot. So we're just going to try to be patient. It's only the second day, but we got him right where we want him. So, and I think it could work out if we just take our time and make a good game plan here in a minute.
Either 50 yards behind him or 100 yards. See the doe to the left?
Yeah.
He's just to the right of her.
Yeah, there's like 100 yards behind him. The rest of the herd moved off. So we've been watching this buck for about an hour and a half, and he decided to get up. And long story short, he basically made a big horseshoe and is pushing a doe directly at us. They do about 700 now, so we're going to leave our stuff here. We're going to slip down through the bottom of this draw and get in position to cut him off, or if he beds, make a stalk from there. But we kind of got to get going here. They're starting to make a move. Been stalking in for about a half hour. We snuck past a doe and a fawn, and then a little forkhorn just about busted us, but we escaped by that. But we got down here, and last we saw this buck was about 20 minutes ago up on top. And as you can see down here, it's just all sage flat, this whole thing. But we think he's bedded right here. So I might get a little higher. Dad's down below me here. But I think we're going to have to try to luck into glassing him back up. I think he got bedded before we got down here. So we have a pretty good idea, general idea where he's at. But we're going to try to find him before we just go in there and bust him out. So I might get up here and try to get eyes on his antlers out in this sagebrush. Just fingers crossed we can relocate him. We just located the buck. Dad spotted his antlers. He's directly across from us. He's much closer than we thought he was. He's 340 right now. We may try to get a little closer just to the situation, but Dad's going to go ahead and get the bog pod set up so we're ready in case something does happen. But he's big. He's right there. So we're in it good for now. Let's just see what happens. I'm getting like 340 unless it's picking up right. He's like 330.
The thing is, I'm very comfortable here as far as setting.
Yeah.
I mean, we go to set up up there, my hips are going to start.
Well, that's the only thing.
He may come this direction.
This stuff is crunching like crazy going across there. And it's,
He may not stand up till this afternoon.
yeah, I mean, I can grunt and stand him up.
Do I?
I can grunt and stand him up.
Let's just wait.
I feel like we can get inside 200, but are you going to be able to get set up, you know?
Well, right at the moment, I'm extremely comfortable sitting here.
I'm getting like 320, 340. So our decision right now is Dad's set up really good on this trail. The buck is right at about 330. Bedded. We're looking at his antlers through the camera. We'd like to get a little closer just for the circumstance that he's bedded. However, we're straight across from him. There's very little wind. We do have the wind in our face, but there's very little wind, and all this is dead sunflowers and sagebrush. And we're just not going to be able to get set up and get a good shot if we accidentally bump him. So he's set up pretty comfortable right now. We got the 257 on the bog pod looking good, and we're just gonna, for right now, hang tight till he stands up. We didn't mean to get right parallel with him, but somehow we lucked into it. You get down here and everything looks different from above. We thought he's a little further down, but he's right here. And I think he's got a doe somewhere in there with him, but all we can see is his antlers. So, should be good. We just need him to stand up, give us a good shot. But we don't really want to grunt and get him to stand up, because then he'll know something's here, unless it's getting a little later on. But if we just get him up comfortably, him not being too big a hurry, that gives Dad time to get on him. Hopefully. Are you gonna let him turn? Oh, there he is. Yep. He's laying down. He's gonna lay down. He's gonna lay down.
Sorry, he was quartering away.
No, but I didn't want you to shoot widely. It's okay.
He turned broadside and then he started turning to lay.
Well, I hated for you to shoot as he was like laying down, as he was dropping.
And then I wasn't standing as I thought I was.
Just turned broadside for a split second, then he quartered away, and he just bedded right down. Just wasn't a good shot. God, I'd like maybe next time.
Then he turned broadside and it just stayed like that. But I don't want to rush.
The 15-minute sit would have been way too easy. We'd rather be out here for 4 hours. It's now 12:45. We've been on this buck sitting here for about 3 hours or better. Oh, he's up, he's up. Just whenever you're comfortable. Yes.
I'd like him turned more sideways, don't you think?
Whatever you feel comfortable. just stood up out of nowhere, which we had a feeling that she was around here. We just hadn't seen her for a couple hours, so I think we're gonna be glad we didn't do that. It's just gonna look like we're gonna try to wait him out. He's asleep right now. His antlers are laid on its side. That's all we can see. It's gonna be one of those days of just waiting for the right moment. Perfect time. Buck just stood up. Oh, you missed. I think you shot in front of him. You may holler at him?
Sure.
You may holler?
Hey!
Bah! There you go. Bah!
God damn, it went off.
You hit it?
You got it. No, I did. It went off. And
He's running at us. Reload.
I guess I wasn't. I must have bumped the trigger.
All right. Well, it got a little hectic there. We're not exactly sure what went on the first shot. It was to the right. And then the second shot looked like it may have connected on the back end of him. But we're going to get down and we're going to go check for blood. We never saw him run out of the bottom, so I don't know what happened. It's one of those situations that you don't like because you just don't know. But we got a good eye where he was with the second shot, so we'll get over here and see if we can get some blood and see what it turns out.
How crazy is that? Oh my God. Yeah, if he don't move items. How absolutely crazy.
I told you the footage looked like he hit him. He hit back.
How far is that from up there? Because he was.
What? I'll range it, but I told you the footage looked like it hit back. Well, that was quite the circus. But after we reviewed the footage, it just looked like there was a chance on that second shot, and the rifle went off a little sooner than Dad was ready for. Just as he was getting ready to go, it just went a little bit to the back, but he thought he'd missed, but in the camera you could see his back end buckle a little bit, and we slipped in here with the wind at our face and come up, obviously put a quick follow-up shot. But this is an old, big eastern Colorado mule deer. He is giant and old. Hunting is one of those things that places you in situations where the circumstances can turn from good to bad to great within seconds. The circumstances of every adventure often don't revolve around how experienced you are, or how many mature animals of the species you've taken in the past. The circumstances are what they are in the moment, and at the conclusion of this moment, a lifetime memory was created, and a sagebrush monarch was laid to rest.
Thank you for taking an old crippled guy hunting. Pretty nice deer. I don't know if he'll go with them other 200 inchers I got, but I think he'll go in the 180s. Don't matter.
Good work.
Yipper's good hunt. Thanks.
All right, we got the last load, and it is time to call it a wrap for this hunt. Mom still has a rifle tag, so that's where we're going with it. I'm still on my break from archery season, we'll get back at it. So with that, thanks a bunch for watching. With that content on the way, be sure you're hitting like and subscribe. Keep up with all the information. We'll see you on the next one.